Hello, everybody. I am still not running, but I am home. And I've decided for today's video, I'm going to make dinner. So I'm going to be making a super big salad with lots of orange things. So yeah, I'm just going to go through the process of making this salad, and that's going to be today's video. Right now I'm currently finishing up yesterday's video. I wasn't able to upload it, or wasn't able to edit it and stuff until late at night, and then I had to transfer some files off of my computer because my memory was full. So I just decided I'm gonna upload it today, and then I might even upload this video even later today after that. So that's just what's going on. I'm gonna do a little bit of dishes and then start dinner. All right. The dishwasher's going, but I can still do some prep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by taking some boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and then I'm gonna dice them up into 1-inch cubes. Now, I'm aware that chickens are not squares, but I'm gonna do my best here. And then I'm gonna put the cubes in this bowl to season. So, by the way, my brother got me this knife for Christmas, I believe, a few years ago. It's the best. Using a nice kitchen knife is not only safer, but it's just so much more effective and so much easier. Yeah, as far as this chicken breast goes, I'm gonna be using so I got, this pack has 4 of them. I'm gonna cut up and dice up and season all 4, but I probably won't eat all 4 today, but nice to have a little snack sometime later in the day. So first I cut them into strips about like that, and then every inch or so I want pieces about that big, so that when I cook them in the cast iron, I want them to cook a little evenly. Now if I have little ends like that, that's fine, they're just going to be a little overcooked, but I'm not super worried about it. So yeah, a bunch of pieces about like that. But yeah, the menu tonight is going to be some sort of chicken salad. Got a bunch of stuff that I like, and I'm gonna put it all in a bowl and mix it up, and that's how you make salad. I'm trying to stream the Warriors game, but seem to be having some internet issues. I don't know if it's on the streaming end or if it's on my end. I kind of hope it's on my end, because if it is, I mean, I already reset my router, so it might not be. I was hoping it was just that, because that usually fixes any issues I have. Shouts out to Sonic Internet. Sonic is pretty sweet for the most part. Alright, game has started and it's super glitchy. That's super exciting. So I'm gonna probably wash my hands in a sec and run a speed test to see if it's my internet or if it's the stream, because I want to watch the game while I cook. And I pay for internet. And if it's my internet, then that's not okay. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out. Alright, so based on the speed test, I feel like my internet is fine. Your connection is very fast. Alright, well, it looks like I just need to hunt for a stream. Alright, I think I found something that's gonna work. Alright, anyway, so I finished dicing the chicken. Now I'm gonna go to my spice rack. I'm gonna put in some, I kind of like to go nuts with the spices, so we're gonna go garlic powder, onion powder. I'm gonna go smoked paprika, ground turmeric. I'm gonna go some cayenne pepper, some regular black pepper, over here we got some chili powder. Oh, some black pepper. Wait, no, I already got black pepper. Some salt, and then the most important spice for living. All right, now I just kind of shake in. Hold on. Start with onion powder. I'm not gonna show you all of these, but like, I just kind of. That's what I do. I don't know if that's a lot or not compared to some people. I feel like it's a lot, but that's pretty much what I do for all of these, about that much. So I'm not gonna bore you with that. I'm gonna put the spices in. All right, so I got all the spices in there, but I forgot. I'm gonna throw in some fancy.
Santa Cruz Warriors coming back to chase. You can bring your family on Sunday, March 1st.
A little bit of this blood orange olive oil.
First 10,000 fans get the Jimmy Butler bobblehead presented by Pace.
And supplement it with some
That's a great bobblehead there. You want to keep the Mavs from getting a bunch of separation on you, because remember, they are coming off 3 blowout games where they just ransacked teams. They went into Madison Square and ransacked the Knicks. That missed free throw batted back out. Now Klay Thompson's in the game, who's been playing extremely well, especially this month. Last 9 games, Klay shooting 47%
got
of
some more in there.
Think...
Use my silicone spatula. Mix that. Yeah, you can really smell that blood orange olive oil. That's gonna be good. I like a citrusy salad. So I have these pretty well mixed in. I'm gonna throw this in the fridge to just basically marinate. Alright, I remembered that I have this tripod. I don't know if this is the best angle, but I think it's going to be fun. So what I like to do is I'll take my bell pepper. Usually I try to get only 4 little bumps on the bottom. I think they're sweeter. I think I heard that somewhere. And then I just kind of like cut off all around the edge. And then I have this middle piece, and that goes in the compost. I don't know how wasteful that is or not, but it's fine. I usually try to get the seeds off, so it doesn't really matter because it's not like it's a jalapeno or anything. But for the salad, I like to take them into strips, and then just cut those strips in half, so they're like this big. Put those in the bowl. I switched out to a different knife and a different cutting board because I didn't want to get my veggies all chickeny. Yeah, sorry about the commercials. Every time I try to like mute it or something, it glitches out real bad, and I don't know. I'm just not gonna touch it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna get like copyrighted on this because I don't own that music. But yeah. Alright, so I'm putting in bell pepper. I'll probably do, I don't know. See, these are kind of annoying. So I'm going to use a grater. Wash my grater. I'm going to grate the carrot. So I'm going to cut that. The avocado I'm going to put in absolutely last. I forgot to get a lemon. I meant to get a lemon for the avocado, but it's fine. I guess I'll cut this guy. So, I don't really have a plan for cutting up oranges. I'm gonna try. Alright. Jesus. Okay. I don't really have a plan for cutting up oranges. I want to cut them into little cubes, but it's a sphere, and that doesn't really work. So, like, I'll try my own technique. Yeah, see, this compost bag is full. We also don't really have a great compost situation. We've been using this cup, but it doesn't hold much. I don't know. I think this is gonna work. At least okay. I mean, I'm losing a little bit there, but not any more than I would otherwise. All right, I'm just gonna take this, like that, cut it like that, and then this. Okay, so here's how I'm gonna do this. See that? See that little angle? I'm just gonna go right down that angle. Not bad. I think I learned myself a new way to cut an orange. I'm losing a little bit, but you know what? That's why I got 2 oranges. Yeah. Boom. 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 Game's tied 21-21 after apparently a rough start, so as far as I could tell with it like glitching out constantly. That's good. Oh, Jesus, okay. It's a good thing you can't see down there, because I need to sweep and mop. Alright, sound's coming back. Jemsky steel. See that too, but oh, I don't know if you can. Jemsky jersey hanging up right over there. He has so many haters from even like Warriors fans, and I don't get it. He's been playing very well, and he's a young guy. Like, he's a young guy who doesn't cost very much money, who's playing very well, who wants to stay with the Warriors. Like, what's bad about that?
So these non-step minutes, we set kind of audition time for what groupings work and who handles and who scores. P.J. Washington is playing so well there. It makes this defense into the last league. We sit 4 on Christmas. Dropping in a 3 there. Warrior bench. These benches are really good. The Mavs are 14 bench points versus second in the league. Anthony Melton knows who Clay is. He was up in that jersey making a foot on the net. They knock it away. Not getting Clay early. Looks on the freeze. Better than anybody. Odds with the D-cell.
Alright, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't feel like I wasted too much. I mean, it's all going to compost anyway. It's not like throwing it in the trash. Let's put that over there. And here's what we're working with so far. Yeah, I'll probably throw those in the fridge and take a little break. Alright, here's a weird angle. Alright, so I decided I'm going to grate the carrot. And I'm just going to like take my fancy new grater. Got this for Christmas. And just try not to grate my hand. And I think I'm going to just do this whole carrot because why not? Carrots are good.
Here's a look at it. Anthony Melton's there. went straight up. That's not. No, he went straight. He jumped straight up in the air. Let's see if we can make it back here. So that's Max Christie is launching it because he's just trying to even get it there. So this is whether is there any contact before you need the light and the contact in the same frame. Yeah, that's right. Jump straight up and down. I would say that you can see the color bar on the scorer's table. That you may have had the quarter expire. But to your point, Kenny, Christie jumped in. We felt, that's not a foul. Christie initiated all of that, trying to heave it and get it there. And he's going at full speed.
It's a lot of carrot, but carrots are good.
Should be able to jump straight up and down. That 0-0 review. The way to save this is just say the quarter expired. That's the way to. But this is important. It is.
All right. Now we have my orange salad getting ready. All right, now I'm gonna take a break. What's up, guys? It's a little bit later. I'm gonna cut up some onion. Throw that in salad. What's that look like? It's pretty good. I mean, it's a little backlit. That's fine. Take this. Put that over there. Take this back. I'm not going to be using all of this, but a decent amount. I feel like last time I made this salad, I was both commenting on how the raw onion was on my breath and kind of, I think, how I wanted more raw onion in the salad. So, it's probably good. Let's see, break this down and see what it looks like. Third quarter, Warriors are up. That's good. Kaminga's out with a knee thing. Seems to be going around, although it doesn't seem like it's an ACL. Hopefully he can stay healthy. Is that gonna be enough onion? Okay, I'm gonna go get the bowl. Let's check it out. Again, big orange bowl with lots of orange things. I'm gonna add a little more, just a little. That's gonna be more than enough. And then, see if I can put this onion to use at a later date. It's kind of a lot of onion though. This might be onion heavy. Onions are good for you though. Oh, nice. I have a lemon. This is amazing. Alright, I wonder, ooh, can I wonder if I can put you here? You. Is that gonna fall over? Is that gonna fall over? Yep. Okay. All right. We're figuring things out together. There, how about that? That's a fine angle. Alright, I'm gonna start tossing this, and then that chicken's probably gonna be marinated enough. probably throw that on my cast iron in a sec. Now it looks like a ton of greens, right? But that's definitely gonna like shake down. Now what I like to do when I mix a salad, or if I'm like marinating or anything like that, I like to take my big bowl and take another big bowl that has basically the same diameter, and then do one of these. Smells good. There. See, it kind of shakes down a little bit. Now I'm gonna add these guys, which I mentioned earlier. Delicious pickled beets, and I've decided I'm just gonna keep them real big. Like, you could cut them down because they're just like sliced beets. Oh, but I'm just gonna put them in like that. Just get some of that beet juice in there. Beets are so good. This jar of beets was a little more expensive than the canned beets I used last time, but I think I'm gonna save the beet juice. I want to do something with it. That's kind of a lot of beets. One more. It's probably enough beets. Here's where we're looking at Beet Town. All right. I'm going to put the avocado in with the lemon at the very, very end. So now that that stuff is kind of in there, I'm gonna throw this back in the fridge. See if I can get this chicken going. So, this probably needs to go in the fridge. As far as cast irons, you have two, but this one's my favorite. It's my oldest. This one's pretty cool though. It has like a Day of the Dead type of thing on the bottom. I don't know. It's very nice. I do like having two different size cast irons, but we're gonna throw the chicken in this guy. I wonder if I can set you up over here. As long as you don't judge my, we're good. And as this heats up, I'm just gonna put the chicken in there for now. Hopefully I don't get like grease on the GoPro. I guess it would be easy to clean. Yeah, we're just gonna let that heat up. Yep. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and let this heat up for a little bit, and we'll be back. Basically, you want to get the cooked side up and the non-cooked side down. Which could be easier with some tongs. Typically around this time I'll throw a lid on this or some sort of cover. And that is, oh, the dryer, not the dryer, the dishwasher's done, so I'm going to do exactly that. Fresh out the dishwasher. I'm going to keep this guy on for a minute. Just kind of bake it a little bit in the cast iron. Alright, so now it's going to be a little liquidy under there. But hopefully some of this is kind of like baked a bit. So it's like internally cooked. And now pretty much all I want to do is just cook off some of this excess moisture. I'll spread it around a little bit. Flip it if you can, but like... Now we just want to see if we can get some of this excess moisture off. We'll be back. That's looking how I want it to. So it's just about to stick to the bottom, but not quite. That's probably perfect. Whew, there's spice. Spice in the air. Okay. So I turned it off. It'll keep cooking a little bit. See what we got right there? It's gonna be good. Alright. 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 Let's move it over here. I don't know. It feels like it's a weird angle, but we're figuring it out. It could just be a GoPro thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut the avocado. I think I'm just gonna cut it in half and squeeze some of this lemon juice on top of it, and then just throw that half avocado on my bowl or plate when I actually kind of like serve my salad. Good enough. Alright, and so this doesn't start browning. See if I can get a little, just a little lemon juice to cover it. Alright, get some of these seeds out of there, excuse me. And I'll probably sprinkle some of that lemon juice on my salad as well. We are getting pretty close to serving.
The rest of the way, but
so ridiculous. So there's a foul right there, and then Draymond. They're not calling the first foul. They are calling the foul on Draymond. It's so ridiculous. They're laughing. They're like, look at Steve Kerr. Look at his face.
So it's the fifth foul on Draymond. It's going to be free throws. And as Kalena mentioned, the Warriors are over the limit. Dallas has yet to be called for a foul in the entire quarter. The problem for Draymond is that if he soft fouls in there and Max Christie goes up and gets an and one,
it's so just. Alright. Alright, I'm probably going to get in trouble for playing this, so I'm gonna pause. Yeah. The game's all screwed up. But this is salad isn't. I'm gonna throw in some dried cranberries in here. Get some weird textures. Also, gonna throw in some of these sunflower seeds. These are gonna get stuck to the sides of the bowl. Okay. Beautiful. It smells amazing. All right, and then lastly, I'm just gonna throw an avocado on there and with the the raspberry poppy seed dressing. It's gonna be good. Alright, still playing with these weird angles. This tripod is not that big, but I'm gonna go, let's do some plating action. I'm gonna go blue plates. Blue plate. Alright. Get a healthy scoop. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna go a little, just a teeny bit. There we go. Just a little more. All right, and then gonna get a generous scoop. Honestly, probably a couple of this chicken. Couple generous scoops of chicken. Take this half avocado. It's gonna get all mushed in there anyway, so I'm not super worried about it. I mixed in the lemon juice to the rest of the salad, or like I guess the rest of the half of the lemon. So now it's going to be a little dressing time. It smells good. And I think that's going to do it. All right, guys. Good night.